In this video, I just want to show you how to extract a value from a list. So we have a list of data here. We can see cat 9, 5432, dog, 7010, GST, and John. Now lists are a sort of a convenience variable. We can move around a whole bunch of data as one thing. But typically when we're working with that data, we need to pull one item out of the list or one element out of the list and use it. Now I have a little bit of it. This looks a little bit noisy, but there's a little while loop that will keep prompting the user if they still want to pull a different value out of the list. And when they enter n, we'll get out. And then we have a little thing here that just makes sure that when we get something from the list, we get a value between 0 and the length of the list minus 1. Just double check that what they typed was numeric, that can be converted to a number, and that number's in the proper range, right? And then if we get a proper index in the right range, then we'll print out that value. And this is us going to the list right here and getting one value out and printing that. So we want to maybe focus on this one line here to see what's happening. So I'm just going to right click and run this. Now, which element do you want to see in the list? 0 to 6. Now 6 we calculated by going the length of the list minus 1. That's what's happening up here on line 30. Okay, so we actually asked the list, well, how big are you? And we know the count starts at 0, so we have to back off the length of the list by 1 typically. That's pretty standard practice. So what if I type in 1? Right, I don't get cat, I get the value 9. Does that make sense? Yes, if it starts at 0. So do you want to continue? Yes, I do. And so let's type in 0, that sort of thing. Do you want to continue? Yes, I do. Well, if I type in minus 1, it'll say, it's not valid, so we're trapping for that. Yes, I do want to continue. What if I want to, how would I get dog? So if cat is 0, 9 is 1, 543 is 2, dog should be 3, so let's do that. Let's type in 3. And we get dog back. And so we use that index value to point to a particular, what I call slot in the list or element in the list, and then we pull that one value out. So we turn the many into a 1. So a list of data is many, but when we feed it an index, a list of data, go get me slot, whatever is in slot 0, slot 1, slot 2, slot 3, we get a single value back. Okay, so we convert the many into 1. We just want one item element out of the list. That's all for now.